Now we're ready to start the continued public hearing for 183-205 Newton Street. Where do things stand on that language?
I still do not have final language from legal counsel. There's been a lot of activity in the last couple of days. I have held off on fully finishing the decision because I've been kind of in limbo with legal counsel. Legal counsel will be here later on tonight and can advise the board on the status of it. At this point, I think in order to get a decision, there's going to have to be a continuance to the next meeting, but legal counsel may be able to provide you with his insights on some of the draft legal language.
Right, but you don't have a revised decision.
I have part of one.
Yeah.
One of the things in reviewing the project, the plans indicate the removal of an office or former kennel that apparently was built in the 50s. And I know that the applicant's representative has come in to try to pull a building permit on that, and it's been on hold until the board makes a decision. And my understanding is that would be part of the modification of the subdivision and the special permit amendment, and would also likely have to go to the historical commission for determination.
Because it's part of the compound?
Yeah. So, and I'm not exactly sure when it was built. So.
I thought you said 50s.
Well, I was told by the applicant the 50s, I was told by somebody else the 20s. So it's something that would have to go for review by the historical commission. I'm assuming if it triggers, if it's built in that time period.
If it was built before 45, it would,
right.
Yeah.
So, but this board has never really addressed the removal of that building. And the bylaw states, the flexible bylaw states that the board is trying to preserve cultural and historical and natural resources. So if it triggers that, if the building is built before 45, then that would trigger.
Is the new driveway not going through the kennel anymore?
It's going very close to it. And
Not through it?
No, but the existing plans show that that building is supposed to be removed.
Okay.
So the existing plans, did we approve those plans? Those are, yes, we
For-
approved them, right?
for the driveway?
From the original?
Yeah, I thought the
Yeah.
only thing that was still outstanding was the
With the-
language on
on
the agreement.
Right.
I think, but except that now there's the kennel thing.
But we haven't seen the agreement, the COA.
Right, that's what she was saying.
And
Right.
it's not ready yet. I mean, there's been a lot of back and forth in the last couple of days with legal counsel.
Right. So we're
So do you want to look at the plan and at least take a view of what that kennel building is? And the applicant is here and he can explain to you what it is.
I don't think it matters to us whether it gets demolished or not. At least, I remember it.
I
It's
remember
just
too, it's just like
It's just a
this-
shed.
Yeah.
The only hitch would be whether
historic.
the commission has to sign off on it.
Right. So it's on existing lot 1, which is the original house that was built in the 1920s.
There's a
And
later
then-
addition.
Yeah, and then it's this building here,
Right.
which is in the, it's basically within the easement. And so the existing office to be raised.
Well, here's the question for the commission. The commission, I thought there was a proposal before the commission to demolish the house.
There was, but because we haven't decided yet what exactly we're going to do with the house, we pulled that
Pulled it
demolition.
out.
we pulled that out because
Yeah.
the reason I originally put it in was because I understood that because it potentially is historic, there could be up to a 6-month delay. And I just wanted to get the clock ticking because we're gonna renovate it or do something to it, but I just wanted to at least get it in there. So we pulled the, I didn't know we needed anything for that small kennel shed. So we pulled the demolition request for the house.
Okay. My guess is the commission, I don't know, I'm speaking for another committee, which is always that's a sin, but my guess is they're not gonna have a serious problem about tearing down the dog kennel, but it might be a matter of getting on the agenda to do that. What we could do is just insert in our decision that, you know, we approve it when, if as and when the historical commission signs off on it, something along those lines. But what we're hearing is we don't have final language on the agreement, and so as a consequence, we don't have a decision that we can vote on.
Sure, no, I understand it. I think the issue with town council was, I guess, they were unclear about what the planning board had agreed to, which was that there would never, that we would insert language into the deed that basically said there would never be a paved access to both the existing private way and the new private way that connect out to Newton Street on both sides, that condition would never exist. But that if the lots were ever sort of sold independently of each other, that we would be able to return the properties to their current condition, where we'd eliminate the new driveway that was put in and just the existing driveway that is there now for 201 would be there, and the driveway that is currently has access to 183 Newton Street could be replaced so that those two homes would have independent access, but they would never at any time be co-joined. So that was the simple language that I think we wanted to insert.
Right, and I think we're close.
Okay, close is good.
Close is good. So, anyhow, I think it's probably something we should continue this to the next hearing, to the next meeting date, which is the 17th of this month. And hopefully we'll have final language from legal counsel and I'll be able to
God
draft
knows they've
up.
had enough time to do it.
Should we have to?
Well, we can, sure. Actually, it would be, if they're close, it would be great if we could get copies that we could all read in advance.
I
So that we're not
can,
just
I can
looking at
give
the
you
day of the-
at the end of the evening what I've written so far. I've been about 5
I'd rather
pages.
wait until.
Yeah,
it's-
let's just do the, I mean, it's 2 weeks from now, so we
Right.
have
Right.
Just
some
wait till
time
it's
to get
done.
things
Right.
to us, you know,
Yeah.
and then we can just do it quickly.
Yeah,
The other thing, well, okay, let's leave it at that. We'll just schedule you for the next meeting. By that time, the lawyers will have had a chance to finalize everything. We will have had a final decision. We'll have a chance to read the decision and the agreement. And so it should go quickly.
Okay, much appreciated. The only thing I would ask is, you know, my council has been ready and sending information and very sort of active in trying to get the town council to come back and forth with them, and we've had a really, really difficult time getting responses back from them. So the only thing I'd ask is that you just really encourage town council, because this has been continued now for the 3rd time, if they could just engage with us. This is like one paragraph we're talking about getting straight.
Yeah.
That would be really helpful.
Well, as Steve just said, town council's gonna be here in an hour. So we'll be sure and give him the message
Thank you.
before he leaves tonight.
Great, much appreciated.
Okay.